14? Oh, I think he's just dead. Alright, let's drop some knowledge. It's probably dead if I'm playing mono red. I don't know, it could have a Djinn. Could be Djinn. Okay, artifacts. I don't mind it, actually. Turn 3 red cap gutter dweller. Or nothing, you know? That's artifacts. Oh no. That's a prowess deck. He could be holding counterspell. Yeah, just make them waste their turn. I mean, I could get rid of the land, but it taxes their mana so heavily. I mean, they could board wipe now that the board's clear. But I doubt they're playing board wipes with 3-1. I'm surprised. I would expect like prowess or okay. Let's see if that's more of a threat. Haughty Djinn, huh? I give him another target. Yeah. We could have another one. Nice. Six. I have a 6-1 too. Oh, and a scoop. Oh. Yeah. 3, 6. Oh, I mean, they were gonna give 6, so they basically doubles the damage of the rat. Djinn with rats. Such a weird combo. I don't love it, but I mean, I guess. It's probably just dead, you know? I really want the knowledge, right? Really looking for the knowledge. Virtue of knowledge. I mean, that battle's really good. Doesn't kill Sheldred. I mean, I suppose. I mean, I just feel like he's gonna, well, he's either playing rats, or he's probably playing rats, because I think I have rats. He's playing rats. So gutter dweller, and then 4 rats. Gutter dweller makes 3, so that'll be 6 damage. Cannot attack in, but I will eat rat. Ooh, see, that's what I'm saying. Another discard. And yeah. And now he has poison activated. Definitely going Mountain Gutter Dweller. And then I'll have to save. Oh, he has to discard. Ooh, discard the rat that discards the informant. That'd be sweet. Man, he's got so many good cards, huh? Nice. So many good cards, he doesn't know what to discard. Ooh, that is a tough call. I don't think he's gonna survive the round. I mean, he's gotta put something out. It's not gonna matter. Most likely he has another one of these, right? He's gotta have another one in his hand. If he got rid of one. He's not gonna just, you know, pitch it. You know? Well, I know what's going on. Another big rat king? Also poison. You want to avoid that poison. Could use Thirst of Knowledge. Saw it coming. It's only 3 guys though. I don't know if I'm too greedy. He'll get the life gain for 3 as well. I mean, the discards have been paying off. Got rid of my mountain and my first Well, jeez. I mean, it'll be 3 plus 2. Oh, 3 plus 1. Oh, well, you could have a land. What? You pulled that off the top? I can't cast it. Wait. Can he pay X? Uh-huh. And they can't block, so... 3 blockers. So... do I... Three. I guess we just do that. We don't want him getting the card anyway. Or maybe I do want him getting the card. What happened? Don't do the life gain. Can't afford it. What's the problem? You can't cast anything else. I don't understand what's going on. As long as you don't exile, right? Oh, but will I have enough? I don't think so. He only gets 5. Oh, I'll be like 1 short.
We have to win this fight.
If I plus, I make 2 rats. I make another 2 rats. Ah, sucks. Huh. Oh, I can't block anyway.
I'll burn even brighter. When I say burn, you burn.
I should have did it to this thing. Did I just lose the game? I should have did it to that. Again. Close one. So okay, starting hand. Got a lot of creatures for them to kill. I don't really have anything big. I want to keep that. If I cast that... Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. What does this transform into 4/4? I mean, they could just board wipe, but it is what it is. This could be the battle deck. I know exactly what I want to do. I guess I have to kill him fast. Maybe I should put the valet out first. I'm pretty sure it's the battle deck. Four, five. If I would have created a treasure, it would have been better. I wish I had an island. Did he just do that because he needed a land? I don't understand. I don't know. Could just be clearing the board again. Man, we have to get rid of that token. This is just gonna clear the board. See? Just another board wipe. Not another board wipe. Interesting. Is that forever? I could wait one turn.
You have no idea who you're messing with.
I know, you give me a 5/5 creature. Although I technically would just kill you. Yeah, why would I not take an action? You don't have any creatures or what? I don't know what your deal is. Like, that's how you deal with planeswalkers, is you make them into creatures so that you can just farewell or sunfall them? But I don't know. I don't know if that was like a control deck trying to... Dragon? If you're not a bot, you got the craziest name I ever seen. I guess this will show you I'm not mono red. Non-treasure. Now this is interesting. Rampity ramp. Oh, he could have counterspell. Oof. That was a close one. A decline. Rampity ramp ramp. Esper Legends? 2, 3, 4, 5. Exile. Ew, trash bag. And you could just exile something else. I don't know.
We have to win this fight. You're toast.
We can't cast it, huh?
Fuel up.
A rat, please. I'll take a rat. Good.
Still hope. Enough talking. Let's do this.
I mean... I think you should. So then I could attack in.
You're toast.
Could have an emperor, but... You just make a samurai next turn when I attack again. Second one? I mean, I have all the puzzle pieces. Now I just need the puzzle.
Here, have a gift.
4, 5, 6. Seven.
Here's a spark of hope.
14. Oh, I think he's just dead. That is a knowledge drop. Knowledge bomb, baby. Woo. Nasty. Yes. And I still get to attack in. I only got through 5. That's the combo. Whew. And on that note, with all the struggles, let's take a look at the deck. So, we're looking at the Virtue of Knowledge. Probably, I'm starting to think, the most powerful of the virtues. So for its instant ability, you can copy an activated or triggered ability you control and choose a new target. So, any ability that, this guy comes onto the battlefield, makes 2 rats, you can copy that. Blazing Sky dies and creates 3 treasure tokens, you could copy that. Even Celestis with the card draw or whatever, Dragon comes in, 4 damage, you can copy that. Chandra, -X. Don't kill Chandra, yes, she has to stay alive. So -4, X -4, then you could copy that. And then it's going to copy twice. So just be aware that you're going to be able to do 12 damage to an opponent's face and do, 4 damage, 4 damage, 4 damage to different creatures. That's just the instant side. The enchantment side is whenever a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control, that ability triggers an additional time. So, ETB effects, like the red cap gutter dweller, is when he enters the battlefield, you create 2 rat tokens. So that means when he enters the battlefield, you're going to have 4 rats with him. So that's 5 bodies that come into play if you have the Virtue of Knowledge out. So 5 bodies coming into play, and if I have this Witty Roastmaster in the battlefield, and the Witty Roastmaster is whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. So with 1 Roastmaster out, and 1 Virtue of Knowledge, and you cast the Gutter Dweller, that's going to hit for 5, and then it's going to double, so it's going to hit for 10. So with those 3 cards, you're going to do 10 damage on 1 turn, without even attacking. What makes it even better? The Song of Totazan. You create X rats, so you can create more than 5 things, right? Or, if you have Chandra on the battlefield, Chandra's ability is when you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it, and you could choose new target's ability, and this only triggers once each turn. So it's your first instant or sorcery spell that you cast on the turn. So if you cast your song for 5, and you could even use Chandra to add more mana. So yeah, I need 6 mana to cast Chandra, 7, 8. So that means you can cast a 7 song, assuming you didn't get a land, maybe an 8 song. That's going to double into a 16 song, 16 rats that you can attack with. And if you have the Roastmaster out, that's 16 damage before you actually did the attack. 32 damage if you have a Virtue out as well. Pretty great. We have a couple other things that have ETB triggers. We have a couple battles. So the Invasion of Regath is when it enters the battlefield, does 4 damage to target, battle, or opponent, and 1 damage to up to 1 creature. So, with the Virtue of Knowledge out, they'll do 8 damage to an opponent, and 2 damage to different creatures. We also have the Invasion of Tarkin, which enters the battlefield. You can reveal dragons from your hand. That's not maybe it could be a big deal, but usually you're just doing 2 damage to something, and then with the Virtue out, it's going to double. You do have 1 dragon, 2 dragon, 3 dragons in the deck. Also to go along with the song and the red cap gutter dweller, we have 1 devilish valet. So the valet has trample and haste, and when another creature enters the battlefield under your control, it doubles its power until end of turn. So the first creature that comes in, it has power 2. Second creature that comes in, it has power 4. The third creature that comes in on the same turn, and it has 8. 4 is 16. And 5 is 32. So in that situation, if you have the devilish valet out, and you have a Virtue of Knowledge, cast a Gutter Dweller, or a Song for 5, this is going to be a 32 and 3 creature that you can attack with. And if you have the mana, you could do them all at once. So if you had, 7 mana, 4, 5, 6, 7, you cast this and cast that on the same turn, and take them out. Then I just have one of the. I'm just trying this card out just because it's a 1-drop. Put an oil counter on it. You could pay 6 and 1 red, and you could sacrifice it to discard your hand and draw 4 new cards. And it costs 1 less to activate for each oil counter on it. So eventually you can get it down to being only costing you 1 mana, or 1 red, or maybe two color, maybe 3 mana to draw 4 cards. But if you got good cards in your hand, you don't want to discard them. So just trying it out. It's just for a 1-drop. It's a 2/1. It's a good blocker, jump blocker. Maybe later on you could sack it. I got 2 spell spheres in just because we're using that blue mana. So we have 3 Xander's Lounges. So we have that blue mana available, and we also have Crystal Grotto. So you could transform it without paying the life, possibly. If you get it later in the game. But I just figured throw that in there. You got a number, with the battles, the songs. They count as double. Chandra doubling your spell will double the prowess. So then you get 4 prowess triggers on casting 1 non-creature spell. Just have 1 Rebel Salvo in there and 2 Rich Shocker Frenzies. Just to take care of Sheldred and other big 5 toughness creatures. Witch Stalker's usually cheaper than, usually, you're going to cast it at least one creature attacking, so, it'll cost the same as a salvo. But, what if something that's indestructible or a planeswalker? This only goes to creatures. So, this could handle a planeswalker. And I got 2 Volcanic Spites, which can do creatures or planeswalkers for 3. And remember, like if you have Chandra out, you could cast that on their turn and double it. So, you could do 5 to 2 different creatures, or 3 to, 6 to 1 planeswalker. 3 Charming Scoundrels just to create the treasure token used for the Virtue of Knowledge. I got a Celestis in there for that as well. And Ironcrag just to help ramp. I've had other iterations of this deck and it kind of got a little bit slow, so being able to cast a Red-Capped Gutter Dweller or Blazing Sky on turn 3, if you get the Ironcrag, is pretty nice. It also helps with Chandra, and maybe even getting the Virtue sooner, because on turn 2 you cast this, turn 3 you could Scoundrel. You have 3 mana, 4, 5. Next turn, probably still can only get this out on turn 4, maybe realistically. But either way, that Crag helps to ramp. Maybe you can get to the Tyrant quicker. Get that out on turn 5, maybe even turn 4. 3, 4. Yeah. So that's pretty much the deck. I am running 23 lands, and I did the blue avatar just to show that, I'm doing blue. 16 creatures, 21 non-creatures, and, 23 lands, 3 blue cards. Yeah, I got 1 Sokenza in there just, because you can make 2 creatures with it, and it helps out with the Roastmaster and would be the Valet as well. Oh, I forgot to cover the Tyrant. The Tyrant, when it enters the battlefield, does 4 damage. So if you have Virtue in play, and you cast a Tyrant, it's going to do 8 damage. And then also you could plus it with red mana to, finish the opponent off. Yeah, pretty good iteration of this deck. I've had a couple different ones, and this one seems to be the most successful. What we got here? Now this here. And this. And this. And this. Well, we played 5 matches, 80% win rate, 100% on the play, 67% on the draw. I don't know if it tells you if you're on the play or the draw. Play, draw, draw, play, 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 draw. So 3 times on the draw, won 2 out of those 3. Yeah, Consideration's doing pretty good. I think I might keep playing a little bit more. Just liking it. It's kind of a surprise deck. Mono red, Virtue of Knowledge. It's a really fun deck. Yeah, no drawbacks. Like and subscribe, and we'll have another video for you shortly.